Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, traders around the world. This is Jeff Goodwin from Forex Trading for Beginners. And today, I'm going to do our normal show. The show all about looking at gold, XAU, USD, looking what happened the day before. Today, I've got a very special guest. You'll be with us in a minute. Matt, all the way from Central Time in the USA. But we'll just hold on. We'll just hold on for a minute there. Just give us a 1 minute. Let me just look at this here. So I'll just carry on. I'm going to share my screen right now. So this is gold, ladies and gentlemen. This is gold. Yesterday. So what we're doing is we're looking at this here from yesterday. The market opened. Yeah, we'll look upon this without any specific strategy or switch or any indicators of what I've got off. I'll show you what I did. Yeah, this was UK time. I've set my clock, although I'm in Thailand. Hi, Matt. This is Matt from, I believe, Central Time. Yep.
Eastern Standard.
Eastern. I do apologise, Matt. I don't know why I thought that. He's with us today. He's having a bit of time out. Now he's ready and rocking to back in. And I believe yesterday had some nice winning trades, Matt.
Yep. That was today, actually.
Today. Okay. Well done. So market opened here. This is purely focusing on gold. Now, the first hour of the day is really important. It sets the scene for the rest of the day. It stayed in this type of range here. Yeah. But I was quite fearful yesterday because there was lots of, should we say, areas up here with wicks and different things. I was really quite fearful. Let me just get my this one here. I was really quite uncertain about a few different things yesterday. So you can see lots of resistance wicks here and here. Yep. And so price went up, and it did like we think about the first hour. So the high of that day would be today. That would be the low. So typically I would draw a little box just from the high to the low. Yeah. And then just drag it along. Yeah. And that's called the initial balance. And it breaks out that as a potential entry opportunity. But I was aware of all this up here. I was aware of all the rejection up here. Yeah, so I never got involved. I wanted a bigger push one way up there or a bigger push there. From a V70 perspective, my target was up here. But we noticed in the last few days we've had a strong trending market, or what I call a discovery market, where gold had been moving 400, 300 pips per day. And the chance of getting up there, if it was to do that, it would have to move a lot. It would have to move a lot. So rather than just wait and wait and wait and wait, my private clients, my inner circle, I have more than one strategy. And that's what we do. So gold did reverse here. And then I was doing a live session round about this time in a group called the Ninjas, around one of the live traders, and Matt's in the Ninjas as well. And it broke out this box, had a nice strong push, and then it kept on going, and it did very nice. And the low was at 2 p.m. in terms of price. Now, usually around about this time, you have something that I call a V shape. It's quite obvious for those people who follow gold. Around about 1:30, between 1:30, 1 o'clock, and 2:30, we get this type of V shape where price goes down to or up to, rejects it, and then goes back up. And yesterday, again, it didn't let us down. We had that there yesterday as well. Went back up to this box that I was quite fearful of because of the fearful of, but I was just aware of potential reversal zones. There was a lot of wicks going on in here, and yet you see that I actually marked it out. Look, you can see that mark. Can you see that wick in there? The wick was wicking here, just there.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was aware of this wicky area, so I marked that out. Reject it off it and come back down again. Now, this is today. Forget about today. Now, we notice something here I drew yesterday. And I did an analysis from a low to a high where price was still here, using something called a fixed range volume profile, a fixed range. And it told me from that there, price could potentially reverse. If it does continue to go up, it could potentially drop down at this price, shoot back up. So guess what happened at that price? It whipped it and it went straight back up. And you cannot make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. It whipped it, went actually a little bit deeper than that there, and it went up 40 pips from that price. So if you're some person that only needs 10 pips per day, if you're someone that only works 10 pips a day, using trade like Jeff's strategies certainly makes a difference. The focus is on balancing the market, the focus on reversals, but the real focus is volume. Volume in and out of the market. And at exactly that price, it dripped down a little bit and it jumped up 40 pips. You actually cannot make this stuff up. Yep. So it did that before it come down. I know you missed a little bit of that, Matt, but do you have any questions based on what you've seen there?
No, I'm trying to keep an eye on him. My baby's freaking crying. My wife's not here, and I'm trying to.
Fair enough, I understand. Now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to look upon today, right? Today, from a V70 perspective. So this is today when it's setting up now. Yeah, it's a nice push out. It's like a nice push up at the moment. So where are our targets? I draw the V70, you draw 3 simple lines. So I get a horizontal ray, and you see this difference between a grey and a blue. This is a volume. I just draw that there. That's the first one. I go to yesterday was a change in the blue and the green, and I do it on the left. That's the second one, just there. And the third line, so once in the high and the low, I look at this something called the point of control, this blue, or in many cases, the red line. Now, and I'll draw a line, but specifically, yesterday, there was more buying and selling going on in this exact price than any other price the whole day. So this strategy is a bit like going back to the future. So we're going back in time to see how it works in the future. So my final line is just on there. And all I then do is measure them. Top one here, I call a value area high, and I've got templates set up to assist me with this. Template, value area high. I do a value area low. Go to my templates, value, and if anyone wants to know how to set these up, and then I go to this price here, and I call this my target. With my template, target POC, and that's me set up. See, value area high, value area low, my target. Done. Now, currently I'm on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah. Let me just go up to an hour time frame for a minute, just to see from a bigger picture what we're looking at. Yeah, as long as it stays in this range, we'll be fine. Yeah, because this is still, we have 1 more minute until the first hour of the day is finished for being able to look at the market for gold. that's me set up for today. So when would I potentially enter the trade? The value area high is up here. Now, let's say it goes outside this value area high and wait for it to come back in. And then towards our target POC. Do you have any questions on that? No? If you
No,
didn't,
pretty
that's
much.
fine. But we're very fortunate in Ninjas, we have specific tools to help us focus on trends, even smaller time frames. Trends. It's called the matrix. Yeah, so let me just switch this on. Now I'm going to put my settings to make sure I'm using the correct settings for the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, so you can see there, the price comes down and the background changes to a pinky red. The price goes up, price goes to green. Can't make this, it's amazing, isn't it? Look at that there. Price come down, price. This is what we get in our team. Absolutely incredible. And on top of that, we're very fortunate to have something called the Ninjacator. Yeah. And you see this here, boom, straight to it. It's coming down, boom. Look at that there. Absolutely incredible. So we use this for targets, a V70 for targets, and it's based on the market wanting to get into something called balance. You can do this in the 15-minute or the 5-minute. I have been doing it on the 5-minute, but I'm moving slightly more to the 15-minute because some people have been setting the stop loss just too tight. And because of the wicks that you can get in gold sometimes, like there, as an example.
It seems like every time I go to getting gold, the freaking wicks are crazy.
Yeah, they are. So you have to be, that's why you have set the stop losses at certain heights. Yeah. So let's just wait to see. Now the market's officially 7 p.m. UK my time. So I'm just going back to normal candles. Yeah. So my high of the day is there, and my low of my day is there. I'm just going to draw a box from the low to the high, move it across, and I'll make that a nice color. I'm going to style the background, maybe a purpley. I'm going to extend it right. Yep. Easy. People always say to me, what are these lines on your box? What is that? Yeah, now you know. It's the first hour of the day. Boom. So that's the first hour done, and I've just extended that right. So there's currently, I'm showing 2 strategies on that without even telling you. But again, we're so fortunate. Got the matrix and the Ninjacator. Now, right now, I'm offering part of the Ninjas, I'm offering a 7-day free trial access to this, but we've looked at it yesterday, we looked at the ups and downs, and we're now looking at today. Our target for today, our first target, is just here. For that, we're waiting for this to come down, this to become red, or if it's too big of a time frame, I go down to the 5-minute. But if it does have that to drop now, we would get a nice approximately 48 pips. Now, can I ask you, Matt, would you be content if you had 48 pips?
Yep, I'd be okay with that.
Absolutely. So that's what it is right now. My normal candle was 15 minutes. Now I'm just going to drop down to the 5-minute for a minute to see what that would mean, a tighter entry. I'm going back to the matrix. Because I'm on the 5-minute, I now need to change the matrix to a 30-minute. The reason for that is that's looking at a 30-minute time frame. So we don't want it too far out. Again, you can see how powerful this is. It rejects when it goes red and it returns green. It's a little bit delayed. I want it to be delayed because and it'll be changing from almost every candle. So we would wait for this first turn red, and then everyone there was the Heikin-Ashi candles, I would actually have alerts set for the matrix, and also I would have alerts set for the Ninja Kata. And that's really it. That's us set for today. We've got a value area high, which is actually hit and it rejected. Can't make this stuff up right there. A value area low, it's just there, and our target is there. I am quite, as I would say, bullish about this hitting our target today. Pretty confident of it. So yeah, I'm really confident of this actually. Probably say 90%. I believe it's going to hit that. Now, Matt, how long have you been trading on? I know you've been trading on and off because of your new father, so you're very busy and stuff. Another person,
maybe 4 months.
Yeah, good. Well, we're gonna.
No, probably 2 with everything I've had going on lately.
Yeah, and your father and other stuff, as you've mentioned. Now, start of the year, what we'll do, we'll open this up to indices. We're trading the Dow, the Standard & Poor's 500, US oil. We'll be doing the FTSE 100, the Nikkei 225, the Aussie 200, the German 30, the French 40, and so much more. We're trading silver. We're doing 12 trading instruments. And for those people in my inner circle and private clients, we'll have the inside scoop on a daily basis. I also offer mentoring on top of that, purely for mentoring, which people have fantastic results. At the moment, it's still going up to this value area high. We do absolutely nothing until the market shows its hand. And when it shows its hand, what we're looking for this is to come down, the matrix to turn red, and to get one of these ninja downs, the people that are in the ninja team, trading community, to come down and just come down to a nice, healthy profit. That's me done for today. So what I've done is I've looked at the market from yesterday's perspective. I've looked at reversal points yesterday. I explained to you about some danger areas. And you see how it's actually respected this thing called the trend trap I put on. I went up one side and then come down the other side. Again, you can't make this stuff up. It's absolutely superb. So this is your show. This is your daily show all about trading gold. And moving into the future, that'll be a whole set of indices on top of that. Now, I know people have been asking me questions more about that, but before we get into that, Matt, do you have any questions on anything we're covering here today?
No, I'm good. I'm just going to rewatch it since I had to keep getting up, but
yeah, I understand. The trend trap's really powerful.
Yes,
basically draw a line with a trend one way and the other way. And then you look at strong support and resistance, whether it be from wicks or if you're using volume profile, you see these, some people call them extreme, some people call them high volume nodes. You can see here, this one who was in here, although the POC was there, I did one here, purely based on actually support and resistance, and in here. You can see how powerful that was. I respected it, broke out that there, took out some stop losses that were just above here, and then went all the way down, took out the stop losses here, and then continued down. So today, our target's down here, stop losses. We might just poke a nose through here because of this here, take out some stop losses here, or maybe even up here, and for potential coming down. So that's what I would like to see happen. So that's me finished. So it's Jeff here from your show, your daily show, all about trading gold. If anyone wants to hook up, anyone wants to send a message on Messenger, on Facebook, and I'll look at your trading strategy, I'll look at your strengths and your weaknesses. At no cost to yourself, we'll put together a potential opportunity for you. Whether that means coming to have a look at the way I trade, or even staying where you are, happy to show you, happy to have a look at your strategy. Thanks, Matt, for coming on today. You mentioned you've got a bit of a migraine, but hope things work out for you there. Catch up with you soon. It's good to see you back. And those wins, good to see those wins, healthy wins.
Thank you.
Share those in the group. I mean, in all the groups. Maybe post something of them in Discord. But I'm not allowed to show money in Discord. The private chat group, do that because everybody's already in it. We're not trying to sell anything. But yeah, show your successes. I always tell people, show how your successes, you put time, effort, and money into learning these skills. I really mean that. So that's me finished for today. Very short. It's your daily show, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll see you, as I always say, see you at the top. Great day, Matt, and everybody's watching. Bye for now.